Driven from their homes by armed invaders, a few hardy refugees faced the prospect of starting again. They would found a new village deep in the countryside. With a new settlement established, the first priority was locating a reliable food source. The simplest source was gathering from nature.
Cheerlas, meta.
With a healthy supply of food, the village could start to grow. To do so, it would need more hands to share the work.
Yaru.
Wait,
Huh?
wait,
Abendende. Yaru.
The new workforce could now turn to the growing village's needs. First, they would build a mill near their food source, so villagers could drop off gathered berries more easily. Next, the growing village would need wood to build with.
Wudu. Yeah. Hestes. Gathway all.
The growing community now had a steady supply of lumber. To make wood collection easier, villagers could erect a lumber camp near the forest.
Hestes. Work camp. Yes, sir.
here work.
Thanks to the camp, villagers no longer needed to travel as far to drop off lumber. The village now required additional houses to support its growing population.
Work Kende.
Done.
With additional housing in place, even more villagers could join the workforce. But a populous village would soon exhaust the natural food sources. To grow, the community needed dedicated farms.
Yaru. Where can...
Cheerless Yerwa. Huh? Cheerless. Yeah. Work on. Quetta. Yeah. Don. Cheerless Yerwa. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Woodsmen and farmers now kept the village well supplied.
Quetta. Yaru.
Further growth required knowing the countryside and finding more resources. For that, communities employed scouts. Able to move quickly and see great distances, scouts were key to discovering new resources. The most important thing for a scout to locate was a ready source of gold. To prevent having to haul ore large distances, expanding communities would establish a mining camp near the source of gold.
Yes, sir. Gande. Kutlich. Yes, sir.
Gela, Gathway.
Yes, sir. Yaru.
Yaru.
Huh?
Gela. Working day.
The wearer.
A well-placed camp ensured efficient gold mining.
Quetta.
Off to Delphin.
Yaru. Yes, sir.
With a good supply of gold, the village was becoming a large town.
Estes.
The signpost of this growth would be the construction of a large landmark.
Working day. Yaru. Working day. They are still in there.
Reader. Yeah. Read Ende.
Fair enough.
With the landmark in place, the once sleepy village announced itself as a thriving feudal township. The townsfolk had been driven from their homes before, however. This time, they would defend themselves.
Yarway Iawarla.
Yes.
The first step would be constructing a barracks for infantry.
Each Timbra Theos.
Look at that.
Once it had a barracks, the town could establish a standing force of soldiers. Simple infantrymen armed with spears were a common choice for these militias.
Veradon.
What's their faith, eh? Yes, sir. West Duhala. That's the end they would.
And your work, eh?
Each a will a hua voodoo.
And your work, eh? Yarway.
Yes, sir.
Out of the way.
Garwigan, Aseta. Yes, sir.
Cheerless hair. Gathering day up here. Look.
Yarwe.
Here at upper.
Garu Upper. Garwigan. Yarwe.
Here at upper.
The town now had a militia and could look to reclaim the lands lost to invasion. The invaders had blocked the road north with a stout palisade. Although spears were of little use against these walls, the militia could burn down the obstacle with torches.
Hestes commende. Yarway Iawara. Yaru to work.
Estes commende.
Each a will a hue would do. Each a work. What surface, eh? That shule bayo timbran.
What surface, eh?
Forward Barindinu.
With the road open, the militia could now reclaim their lands in the north.
What? Garu Upper. Yes, sir. Yeah, Gau.
First, the spearmen had to deal with a lone sentry.
Each way.
Advancing aggressively, the militia eliminated the enemy sentry. The invaders had a small cavalry camp guarding the road, but the militia was ready to attack. Spears were highly effective against cavalry, allowing the militia to win the day. All that remained was to destroy the invaders' stables.
What has it will it will for better on white.
Yes, sir.
Yarway Iawara.
Your race name. Each a work, Captain.
Yes, sir.
The invaders' cavalry post was destroyed, but other enemy positions awaited further up the road. Hostile archers defended the next camp, which would put spearmen at a disadvantage. The township needed cavalry of its own to deal with this, and so would need to build stables. To deploy that cavalry quickly, the town needed to build their stables near the front lines. Fortunately, friendly villagers came out of hiding and joined the effort.
Here's Opa. Gadriende Wodu.
Garu Upper.
With stables in place, the town could field horsemen of its own.
Rit nu.
Yarwa Yoala.
Beored Yar.
On Wraith, what?
Je dient het open.
Yes.
Beored Beored me. Yaru. Ja. Hesta. Yaru. Beored Yaru.
Listas feras.
Yes, sir. Yarway. Yes, sir.
Beored me. Yaru. Beored me. Beored Yaru. Yaru. Beored me. Yaru.
The town now had a rapid light cavalry, skilled at harassing slower targets, such as archers.
Garu.
Aerators Yahweh. Readeth Aerators.
Garwigan. Each win.
The cavalry eliminated the enemy archers and moved on to destroying the archery range itself. The invaders' archers and their camp were destroyed. A final enemy emplacement remained, one fortified with palisades and defended by spearmen. To deal with this target, the town would need Longbowmen. First, they needed to build archery ranges in the area regained from the invaders. Once more, friendly villagers arrived to help.
And your work, eh? Sierra's hair. Each timber Theos. Fetch in the voodoo. Each a blue kid that.
Okay, on your celly.
Here the open. Each you say, yes.
With several archery ranges in place, the town could add Longbowmen to its forces.
Strela Fuse. Strela Fuse. Yaru.
Beored me.
Garwigan. Strela Fuse. Yaru. Strela Fuse. Yaru.
Yarwa Yoala.
Strela Fuse. Rod. Strela Oren Yaru. Strela Rod. Gath Strelbor.
A strong force of archers could eliminate enemy spearmen at a distance, so long as they took the proper position.
Straboren, Verith. Yes. Equilla. Yerwa, Garwig.
State of? Yes, sir.
Garu Umber. Garu Ferath. Ostendende Stede.
Eoredas yer, Ostandende steda.
Poised on a cliff top, the Longbowman would be protected from an infantry charge.
Kuthli, Strelboren Yaru. Strelbo, Kuthli, Flamboga Arod.
The last of the invaders fell to the resurgent homegrown population. Now that their lands were free of enemies, the town could take the next step in its growth and become a powerful medieval city. Here too, the erection of a great landmark would be the signpost of this growth.
Each a worker.
Strelboren, ja, Strelboren, ja, leader hit.
Let us, Oscar!
Where a few lowly refugees had founded a small village, now rose a mighty city. From there would grow an empire.